Hi, good day to you, Leo. Welcome to Reading with Meenakshi Tarot. As you can see, I've already taken out your cards. I had started recording and not realized that I hadn't. I started reading without pressing the record button. So this is your general reading, past, present, and future. And even though your cards have all come up in reverse, the reverse cards also have their own meanings, and we must take the message that is in these readings as well. So your first card that had come up was, this is for your Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising Suns, okay? So your first card came up was your Leo in reverse. And this is very important that you realize for yourself that no matter what you are facing, no matter how afraid you might be about situations, you have to really rise above the fear. This is truly a time about either you are going to run away from your issues, from the battles that you are facing, and even though you are afraid, you do need to allow yourself to be able to fight for what it is that you want and to overcome your own insecurities and fears in the situation. You might also be feeling very sensitive really about past remarks that you may have felt that somebody might have been a little bit careless in their remarks, and they might have wounded you, or there might have been unnecessary secrets that have been kept from you, and also dealing with a lot of tensions and frustrations. So you need to be very mindful of this kind of energy that is happening around you. You could be feeling very emotionally confused right now and distressed because it's almost as though you don't have all the information that you need. You're not sure what it is that you need to do, and you're feeling kind of confused by this. So you need to have some sense of clarity for yourself in your situations, and understanding that you don't have all the truth about you, yet you do need to also overcome your situations. It's important that you realize that you need to overcome these situations and these fears. Very important for you right now. It's also very important that you realize that, if you're going to be vain and arrogant about things and take other people's feelings for granted, this doesn't make you an attractive person. You don't want people to feel neglected because of you and unwanted. And, you need to take all of this into consideration about how you are treating other people, Leo. And you need to also, whether it's your friends, whether it's your partner, you don't want to be seen as somebody who's very fickle and very self-absorbed. So a lot of different kinds of energies coming through here. So we see you also have Taurus energy coming through here in this reading. And you need to be very mindful of yourself. Sorry, I still got a bit of a cough with this flu. So you need to be very mindful. Sorry, I'm going to press pause so I can have a good cough. Hold on. Okay, Leo, I'm back. So yes, you need to be very mindful as well about other people's feelings and other people's opinions. And also, maybe in some cases, some of you could be finding a situation where tradition is holding you back from, living your best life. And if this is stifling outdated situations, it's going to cripple the way you are viewing situations, and also cripple you in terms of the decisions that you need to make, because you don't want to be in the situation where you are not moving with the times, but you are stuck in a way of thinking that doesn't suit you anymore. So you need to be very mindful of that. It's very easy to get caught up in past dramas and past situations. So we are seeing that because of this thinking, you are going to get to a point where you have to start to change your attitude, because you don't want to be seen as somebody who's got this miserliness and this uncompromising, grasping attitude. Sometimes you can show your own discontentment within your situation because you're feeling as though others are getting so much ahead of you, you're not getting ahead. Some of you could also be having difficulties with exams and situations like that. So you need to be very mindful of this energy that you are putting out here, Leo. It's important that, that even if you are going through some kind of financial struggles, that you don't allow yourself to become mean-spirited with others with regards to that, because you are going through some kind of a difficulty. So it's important that we are honest with ourselves about what it is that we are facing, what is it that we are going through, and try not to impose your negativity on another person. And I know sometimes it's hard You want other people to hurt as much as you're hurting, but you can't do that. It's not in your best interest to do that. We see that it's important that you also start to realize that you need to allow yourself the freedom to speak up, to overcome your bad habits, your destructive ways, or your destructive thought patterns. And in some cases, some of you might also be facing addiction problems, and you need to overcome this. You need to also separate yourself from people that you deem as a bad influence, because you cannot be having these kinds of situations in your life if you are wanting to have changes in your life. You can't be associating with people that are a bad influence on you and on your situations. It's important that you realize that if you are not going to be a stubborn person and you are going to refuse to listen to reason from those around you, people that are concerned, you are going to end up in a place where you are going to feel extremely bitter, extremely sad. And you know what, you need to reconsider, maybe hold back with certain situations and certain things that are happening in your life. Really, just look at things for what they are and not get so caught up with how you would like things to be. Important for you to be aware of this energy that you are carrying here, and important that you realize that you do need to take advice from others. It's important as well that you do also realize that if you're going to carry on with this way of being, there's a lot of unhappiness on this path for you. There could be situations of theft, there could be a lot of lies, and even yourself, you need to be mindful if this is not you, if you are not allowing situations to just get out of control. And you got to be careful of malice complicating your situations. And when it comes to your security, to yourself, have this awareness that you could be attracting a lot of negativity to yourself because of the way things are going and because of the attitude that you may be having. It's very, very important as well, as we're looking at these cards, that you don't allow idleness and wasting of time and wasting of your energy to be your general feeling. It's very important that you focus on working hard regardless of all this negativity that's happening around you and around your situations right now. So this is a lot to take in, Leo. I'm just going to do one layer for you today, because this is a lot to take in and a lot that you need to focus on and a lot that you need to adjust for yourself. I hope that you have the energy and the capacity to make the changes that you now need to make. So please take care, Leo. Until next time, goodbye.